Florida will be the downfall of Latinos and Hispanics every time. Florida is what I will vote for Donald Trump. Florida is the home of I will vote for Donald Trump. That's where they live. Vote where was I for Donald Trump. The Florida Hispanics had a hit with that one. Y'all trash. Y'all trash. Trump trash. His wig is trash. All y'all are garbage. Okay? Y'all gonna be the downfall of the Latinos every motherfucking time. Florida Latinos, Hispanics from Florida. You cannot tell them that they are not Caucasian. Like, it's really just ridiculous.
Latinos for Trump is probably one of the most embarrassing things that you could be. And I know if they find this video, they're going to be in the comment section. Capital letters Trump, American flag emoji, eagle emoji. Like, it never fails. But they don't like you. They don't like you. You think they do. And I know that something happened in your childhood, right? That, you know, made this entire self-hatred journey begin, right? Maybe you were embarrassed your parents were speaking Spanish. A little kid on the playground said something to you, and it completely changed something within yourself. And okay, but how embarrassing. They're never going to welcome you. No matter how many times you say that you love that person that's sitting in that office, they still think of you in a certain way. And although I find this entire thing disgusting, right, and completely inhumane, there's a part of me, a small part, that hopes a Latino for Trump is taken, detained, put in a jail cell, mistreated. And I know that sounds awful, but it's the fuck around and find out. You know what I mean? Okay.
Do you guys remember this lady? Well, I'm trying not to laugh. This is her now.
It's been happening frequently at the 333 Miami Avenue Federal Court building. Janet Correa's husband was detained this week. According to her immigration lawyer, he has already been placed on expedite removal.
They voted for Donald Trump. Donald Trump deport. You heard that right, guys. Janet Correa, the famous Trump singing lady, has had her husband detained by ICE. And not only that, but he got put on expedited removal. They want him out of the US. They don't want him. But of course, we've been telling them this all along. They don't want you, bro. Also, do you remember the time I went viral because I told people to call ICE on Latinos for Trump and the family members of Latinos for Trump? It looks like it's happening, and I couldn't be happier. You reap what you sow, and I stand by what I say. But anyways, play silly games, get silly prizes. Let me know what you guys think.
You were singing all that mess, talking about I we vote for Donald Trump. And now you're screaming, shouting, acting like we're supposed to give a damn about your husband being deported after you were singing, talking about I love my freedom. But your man ain't free no more, is he? Like we're supposed to have to give. Who said that?
This is a message to all the Latinos that have a Latino for Trump in their lives. Call them out. Call them out on their bullshit. My brother's a Latino for Trump, and I just got done commenting under all of his dumbass reposts on Facebook talking about, oh, if you don't support this country, then go back to your country. Like, oh, because I remember sitting on the plane with you. I was sitting right next to you on the way to America. Last I remember, we were not born here, babe. We weren't. Do you remember that? And I don't care if I expose him. He's literally my brother. This is literally what he looks like. Like, if he was on national news talking about, oh, this is a new cartel leader in Mexico, y'all would believe it. Y'all would believe it. It's always the ones that look like this that have the most to say. Like, you're not white. You're never gonna be white. They're never gonna like you as much. They're literally going to group you with everybody else that they're deporting. Wake up!
Oh, wow. These guys were literally shouting, I will vote, oh, Donald Trump. I will vote, oh, Donald Trump. You guys can now have your Donald Trump's tea served. If you want it chill, you can get it. If you want it hot, it's served, you guys. Oh my God. But no one actually saw this coming, but a lot of us knew. Trump is not to be trusted. We've always known that Trump is never to be trusted. I'm not shocked he's doing this, and I know he's gonna do more. The Latinos right now are quiet. They are so disappointed. They're looking for blacks to support them. But these guys were never in support of the blacks. They saw the blacks as a competition. They saw the blacks as people they could even downtrod. They never knew that the blacks were even meant to be in America while they live. I'm so happy that this is happening. You can't even quantify how happy I am. To be honest, you guys, shout out to these creators. And I'll keep bringing more of those videos for you guys. This is really funny, but serves them good.